Hey everybody, welcome back to the Marty Clement Show. I'm Marty. Welcome. Today we are talking about how to generate leads using social media. I've got some pointers for you today. I've got 4 of them. I use every single one of these, and I'm going to encourage you to use it for at least 1 week. Try it out. I want you guys to have the type of success that we're having. It's amazing stuff. Over the past week, we've generated 108 inquiries. We've had 11 showings. We've got 1 conditional sale and also 1 home evaluation for a potential listing. So let's get right into it. Number 1, I want you to sit down on a Sunday night or a Monday morning and plan out your content for the entire week. The biggest complaint I have from my students when it comes to social media posting is I don't know what to post. I run out of ideas. I don't know what to say anymore. But if you sit down on a Sunday night or Monday morning, look at your schedule for the coming week. Maybe you've got a home inspection. Maybe you've got some showings. Use those opportunities to talk about those things. That'll make it so much more easier for you to produce the content once you're at that specific appointment. All you need to do is say, hey, I'm out here showing a few properties. It's unbelievable what the prices are doing. The market is hot or the market is softening up, whatever the case may be. Give that type of content room to exist, because if you're always stressed out about what am I going to post today, what am I going to talk about, you're sort of going to steal the creative juices from yourself. Have a schedule, follow it, and when you feel the need to be spontaneous, you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to be creative on the spot, but try to have a schedule. I would recommend identifying at least 5 things you can talk about during the week, and the rest of the stuff in between will fill itself out. I obviously recommend to post at least once a day, and it doesn't always have to be about real estate. Let people know about other stuff in your life. Do you have a dog that does funny things? Do you have children that are entertaining? Do you have a project that you're investing in? Are you buying some real estate and you want to talk about that also? Do spread the information around a bit. Don't just talk about real estate, okay? Tip number 2, give value. Educate your followers. And what do I mean by that? Well, this is a real estate coaching channel. I am giving you value. I am giving you my tips of what I do in my real estate business so that you can go out there, use these tips, and get value from my content. When I put content on my other social media for my real estate sales business, I do the same. I talk about how hot the real estate market is. I talk about how real estate markets go through cycles. And after a hot market, we see it cool down, go to a balanced market, and eventually a buyer's market. I talk about real estate home prices. I talk about home inspections. I talk about home maintenance. You can do the same. Educate your people, and then you will start to occupy the number 1 spot in their head for real estate sales services. It's no different than what other companies do, whether that's Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Apple, or Samsung. If you're thinking about a cola drink, there's a good chance you're thinking Coca-Cola or maybe Pepsi, and those companies work super hard to occupy that number 1 spot. You need to do the same for your followers. Whenever they're thinking real estate sales, they want to buy something or they want to sell a real estate property, you want them to think of you. So educate them, give them value. All right? Tip number 3, do content that works for you. There are different people in different social media platforms that find success. If Gary Vee gets busy, it's because he puts out great video. He puts out great books. Those are his media preferred platforms, whether that's on LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever he's producing the content, that's how he chooses to get his message out there. Tim Ferriss got very popular by putting out blogs and books. If we're talking about somebody like Joe Rogan, he got very popular when he was doing content on his podcast. Everybody's different. Everybody can get a massive amount of attention, get their message across, but you gotta find which platform works best for you. For me, it's YouTube. You're watching this video on YouTube, but that doesn't mean that I won't take the thumbnail for this video, resize it, post it on Instagram, maybe post it on Facebook or LinkedIn. I might write a little tweet about it, push people towards this video, and that's how you get content in one place, but you use the other platforms to bring people together, okay? Okay, now we are talking about tip number 4. I want you to respond to everybody that interacts with your content, whether that's through a like, a love, a comment, or share, whatever they do. If somebody's interacting with your content, do something to let them know that you saw that, you appreciate it. Another thing I want to encourage you to do is to use that social media reaction or comment and try to add that person to another database of yours. Maybe you want to grab their email or their phone number or maybe their home address so you can upload them to another database. Every social media platform out there has its lifespan. There used to be some very popular social media platforms back in the day. MySpace is one that comes to mind. Snapchat is sort of getting less attention these days. There was Vine, all of these platforms. Some of you might not even know what that is, but platforms come and go. The attention on those platforms come and go. If you've got a very, very popular Facebook following and your page is doing really, really good, try to get the information for those people in another form, an email, a phone number, so that you can continue the conversation on another platform and always continue to give them value. And that's how they will recognize you as the go-to real estate salesperson. All right, that'll be all for me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you feel like we've earned it, leave a like. It's gonna help other realtors discover this content. And if you feel like we've earned a subscription, click on that subscribe button. We come out with tons and tons of content every single week on tips and tricks for people in the real estate industry. Okay, that's it for me. I'll see you on the next video. Ciao.